Welcome back, everyone, to another fragment of history. Today's fragment of history takes us back 160 years, all the way back to the era of Southern slavery and the climactic moment of the war that finally ended it. On April 9th, 1865, the Confederate Army of Northern Virginia, having suffered a series of costly defeats at the hands of the Union Army of the Potomac, became encircled and cut off after the Battle of Appomattox Courthouse, with Confederate General-in-Chief Robert E. Lee formally surrendering to Union General Ulysses S. Grant. The Confederate Army, having lost the Confederate capital of Richmond 6 days earlier, had fled south, hoping to link up with other armies and continue the fight. But the Union Army, now over 114,000 strong and remoralized by the looming end of the war, had defeated them numerous times over the past week, dwindling the already depleted Confederate numbers and making it clear that there was no hope of victory for the Army of Northern Virginia. The army, initially numbering approximately 40,000 men, had been reduced by nearly half, with desertions and attrition taking a brutal toll. In the Battle of Sailor's Creek, just 3 days before, approximately 7,700 Confederates, nearly a quarter of the remaining army, had been captured, with the remainder retreating south. This surrender marked the effective end of the American Civil War and the collapse of the rebel government. Although the final Confederate Army, the Army of the Trans-Mississippi, commanded by General Edmund Kirby Smith, would not surrender until June 2nd, the surrender of Lee's army, and with it the fall of the Confederate heartland to Union forces, marked the end of organized resistance by the rebel government and the beginning of the armistice, which would not fully conclude until August of 1866. To learn more about the moments that shaped our world, tune in next time for another fragment of history.